Yo, what up? It's Imperative. I am back for episode 12 of my beat breakdown series, where I break down every single track on my album Barrel Plots and Pyramid Schemes. We are going to be talking about track number 12, Is What It Is, featuring North Carolina's Joe Sig.
Those who fought with their pain made a way out the ghetto with the war with themselves. They outwitted the devil.
So how this track came about, if you've been following me, you know that I've been working with Joe Sig for a minute. We've been working since about late 2019. He dropped a small EP, I had a couple of beats on there. Dropped a project called No Advice. Sadly, it's no longer on streaming platforms. And then just recently, in 2023, we dropped Rome Was Built in a Day, so make sure you check that out. Joe Sig, just a homie. He's a super talented rapper. Obviously knew I needed to get him on the project, and I had this joint. I knew he would sound great on it, and of course, he came correct on it. My engineer, Jamie Cuse, he wanted this track earlier in the project. But the way I like to kind of craft a project is like a story, and I knew that this track would really bookend the project well. It served as a great outro. It's a great track. I don't subscribe to the whole put your best tracks at the front of the album. I'm trying to make a story from start to finish, and I think Is What It Is really closes out the album really well, and it really gives it that finale and that conclusion. This doesn't mean we're done for good. Not saying when we're coming back, but we're not necessarily done. We'll see how it goes. But Barrel Plots and Pyramid Schemes, man, this was a project that meant a lot to me. Kind of sad we're at the end of these beat breakdown series. Might shed a little tear here, but High Hopes and Lucid Dreams is the follow-up. If you haven't picked up on it, Burial Plots and Pyramid Schemes, that's plots and schemes. High Hopes and Lucid Dreams, that's hopes and dreams. It's kind of like a bar. It's two-part, similar to my EP, Full Circle. You'll notice the duality. Barrel Plots and Pyramid Schemes has that white cover. Giving a little bit away here, but High Hopes and Lucid Dreams is gonna have the black cover. Always try and touch on duality, balance. I'm a Libra, and it plays a big part in my music and who I am and personality, and I really try and put that in the whole art, from the cover to the music. So I hope you've enjoyed these beat breakdown series. Shout out Joe Sig. Shout out Jamie Cuse. Shout out everyone part of Barrel Plots and Pyramid Schemes. Shout out to everyone that watched these beat breakdowns. Appreciate y'all. Let's just get into how this last track was made. Much love. Peace. All right, so let's get into this. It is kind of cool. The track title does have something to do with like closing out, being like the end. So that's kind of cool that this is the final track, and the sample kind of ties into that. So the clip I used is this. So pretty triumphant guitar, some dope drums already in there, some dope fills. So I got the sample in, I chopped it up so I could loop it. So what you get is this. After those two bars, back. Back one more time. So that's the loop I use with the chops, and then I take that and pitch that up. Keep it simple. We got the drums, so we got a crash. We got the 808, hi-hat, snare, kick. So when you get everything together, the drums, the bass from the 808, and the guitar sample, you get So when you get everything together, you add Joe Sig in there, the intro, the guitar sample loop, and the drums. This is what you get.
Look, when you listen to my shit, you can tell that I'm never playing. Cause real niggas not in agreement, this shit I'm saying. Sometimes I stare out on the dark when I be laying and visualize all of the places I'm gonna be staying.
At the end of the track, I wanted to close out the song and the album, so there was a little bit of like at the end of the sample, some guitar ride out. So then it rides out, and if you got the project on vinyl or CD or on Bandcamp, you know there's the gapless parts, and I throw in this tubular bell, which is kind of a common theme throughout the project, ties everything in, and that's the outro, that's the finale, that is Burial Plots and Pyramid Schemes. Is what it is. Joe Sig, produced by Imperative. Couldn't have had better time in there.
I'm so close to shooting niggas for nothing, I feel insane. You gotta be inside of my mental to feel my pain. Sometimes I stand out in the thunder to feel the rain. Cause I don't feel nothing, my brother, let me explain. I done kidnapped, shot at some niggas over some bread. I done left a good bitch over terrible head. I done turned my back on niggas cause they was moving too fast. Now that there's some real shit that ain't gotta be said. I lack faith in Allah, but I pray every day. Keep a dumb bitch that trust every word that I say. Texting other hoes on the same line that she pay. But my stroke is good, the shorty let me have it my way. I was raised around violence, domestic and more. See my mom's getting beat by my father at 4. They say that all wounds heal, but they still can be sore. I couldn't name a deep cut that I don't feel anymore.
Thanks for tuning into the Beat Breakdown series. I'm Imperative. Much love. Peace.
Look, it's not about your status or your money, nigga. Cause I done seen dimes bless a bummy nigga. But the only ones that's broke is the dummy niggas. Getting laughed off the block by the funny niggas. Just understand there's a hierarchy in play. The place you are tomorrow depends on actions today. That's why I move careful while watching out for the snakes, while keeping shit relative, popping out for the fakes, yeah. I started out humble, we was Section 8. Mama said a curfew, I was extra late. The OGs in the hood try to